Characteristics of a beast!
A bitch.
Saying it.
Bra igen.
Let's go, Troy. Så fucking
Så jävla starkt. Charlie, gör den här fulla mina upp kameran.
Woo! Hi and welcome to day, what the hell is it? 21 of 112 of my winter Grindset program. Today marked the end of week 3 of a 16-week program in which I will be adding reps on every exercise, either every week or every other week. So tomorrow I'm going to go for 4 handstand push-ups, which is just 1 rep away from my best ever there. My best ever on handstand push-ups is 5 reps. It's also my younger brother Charlie's record there. Today he did 14 pull-ups. His best ever is 16, and I went for 8 sternum pull-ups, matching my lifetime PR on them for the 7th day this week. So next week I'm going to add a rep on these, and we're going to be going up to 9 reps. Now the sternum pull-ups, especially in combination with the handstand push-ups, I believe will give me a lot more upper back size and a lot more upper body size in general than I've ever had. These exercises really build, the biceps, the triceps, the entire upper back, and that gets added onto, the upper traps that don't get hit necessarily by the sternum pull-ups get hit very hard with handstand push-ups. So when we combine all of it, I think my traps are the muscle group that are going to grow the most. They're not going to maybe, visibly grow the most, but in comparison to the size of the muscle group, they probably are going to get significantly thicker because you can't really escape that, especially when you're doing double overhand deadlifts on a daily basis, which with my leverages, deadlifts really hit my entire upper back very well. So I'm using them as a tool to build even more. As you can see, my stomach's kind of bloated. I'm always very bloated when I do these training videos since I always eat a lot of food. That's just kind of the way I look after eating, especially with bad posture there. Charlie went for 27 knuckle push-ups on his t-shirt. His knuckles were fucked. I just showed him how fucked my knuckles were before I even started, and then went ahead with 27 proper reps on the wooden floor. Guys, try this out. I haven't seen anyone in the comments tell me about their experiences yet, so please do. These are very uncomfortable, especially when you're doing them for 10 plus reps. Doing 27 reps, it's quite the challenge. It's such a long set, so it's almost boring to talk over. That's when you know you're working hard. But towards this end part of the set, I really could feel my chest. I had a short phase where I only felt my delts, but right now it's my chest and my shoulders and my triceps, but mainly my chest is really giving out on these reps. The last rep's always the most challenging, obviously. Yes. Next up is the pistol squat. Charlie's doing these in jeans, I don't know why. These are super, super challenging, especially when you're kind of stiff and when you have a bit of soreness from the day before, or the 20 days of training in a row before. Charlie, obviously, he's training probably around 6 days a week, training very hard as well. So he's kind of stiff, and he also has very long legs and a shorter spine. So I believe for him, these are more difficult than they should be for me. But he's still doing the same amount of reps that I'm doing, which means I need to up my game. The goal here is to get to 20 reps by week 16. It's the end of week 3 now. Next week, I'm going to be going for 8 reps here per leg. And I started off at 5, so the progress is quite quick. We're nearing in on, whatever my max probably usually was on these. Now my right leg can probably do a lot more, as you can see here. I clearly have the strength to press myself up. It's just a balance issue and like a hip flexor and abdominal strength issue that we can't stay tight in the bottom. In the bottom of the rep, that is. My glutes are fine. Yes, balance is being kept. This is kind of a difficult exercise to do before deadlifting since it fatigues your glutes, but that's just part of the charm. We need to train squats and we need to train deadlifts. We need to be strong at both. Both of those movement patterns are vital. Both of those movement patterns are important for if you want to be an athlete, and both of them are important if you want to have big legs. Because if you only have big hamstrings and small quads, you're going to look stupid, and vice versa, you're also going to look stupid. Big quads and no hamstrings will, it's especially high when it comes to injury risk. That's a especially bad combination. So here is Charlie doing 12 reps. He starts with his hips a bit low on these deadlifts, but he is very, very strong. As you can see, pretty easily just chucking around 100 kilos, and he weighs only 68 kilos himself, so this is 32 kilos heavier than he is. He's doing 12 reps with it. Quite impressive. And he's only 16 years old. So Charlie is a beast, doing 1,000,000 reps here on deadlifts as usual. He's actually done, I believe, 8 reps with 130. I don't know how that's possible. I can barely do like 3 or 4 if I were to try. He's insanely strong on deadlift rep work for some reason. And last time we tried a 1-rep max, I may have been fatigued, but he was actually slightly stronger than me. He had a better fail than I had with the same weight. This is me doing 12 reps instead. As you can see, I'm staying fairly tight in the bottom. I do have a problem with arm bend, and I've had this problem for ages. I have a very tough time deadlifting with completely straight arms, which is a risk factor when doing mixed grip, unfortunately. However, I do have very strong bicep tendons, and I know this since I've been training for the one-arm chin-up for a while. And by the way, guys, that's a side quest of this program. That's why I'm trying to get to 15 sternum pull-ups, because I believe that when I finally get there, I'll be able to do at least one-arm chin-up on both sides. That I do believe. Obviously, the test of time will prove me right or wrong on that one, but I believe that that's one of the things I'll accomplish. Just like I believe that I'll bench 120 by the end of this training cycle, simply due to the amount of handstand and knuckle push-ups. That's all I have to say on today. Today I did 7 minutes of jump rope. Tomorrow is going to be 8 minutes. I only post this just for proof that I'm doing it. And I know you guys believe me, but I do it anyway. However, I don't have much to say about this. It's mainly doing something cardiovascular every single day, hitting the calves properly, having strong feet and toes, and in the future building a good base so that if I ever want to do martial arts again consistently, I'll have much better footwork. I can also run better and I'm more injury proof in the future. I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 1 of week 4, where we'll do much higher reps on multiple exercises. Goodbye.